Sometimes it's like this. Whoo! Man, I could shoot the tip off your granddaddy's cigar. And then the very next day, it'll be like this. Man, what the heck? The freaking pin was right on there. Why was I low left? Or sometimes this. My pin was right on there and I keep aiming high right. You get the picture, right? Normally the misses are either low left or high right. At least for me, that's the case. So while this whole thing is super frustrating, the fix is actually really simple. And it all has to do with the anatomy of your nose. So here's the 2 things I want you to try. If you're missing low left, I want you to try to put the string when you pull it back, touch it to the tip of your nose. If you're missing high right, I want you to try to pull it back and touch the string to kind of the outside lateral portion of your nose. So doing this will allow you to change the way that your peep and your sight housing line up. So it kind of lets you micro tune that shot so you can get that perfect angle. Just to give you a visual demonstration. So if you're missing low left and you've got that pin right on there and you're sure that that arrow should be right where that pin is, this is what I want you to do. Pull it back, put the tip of your nose right up to the string. It'll look like this. Boom. So still look through your peep the same way. Just have the tip of your nose right on there. If you're missing high right, this is the solution. Put the string, still look through your peep, but put the string on the side of your nose. I know most of you could care less about why it works, you just want it to work and you want to fix your shot. But for like the 10% of you that do care, this is why it works. So when you're holding this bow out, I want you to imagine the pin in the sight as fixed. So it's aiming, right? That pin, no matter how I angle this bow, is still gonna be on that sight. Now when you pull back, if you're anchoring on your nose, the tip of your nose is lower than the lateral part of your nose, right? So if you go tip of your nose, it's naturally gonna make you aim a little bit higher because the bow is gonna do this. Now if you go lateral part of your nose, that lateral part of your nose is a little bit higher than the tip of your nose. So higher at the back where you're knocking your arrow and where your clip in is gonna lower your bow. So your bow's gonna be at this angle. I'm obviously exaggerating this, right? But you kind of get the picture. Same thing with it being lateral. So if I'm using the lateral part of my nose, then the bow, the tip of the arrow is actually aiming a little bit more to the left, even with that pin still on the target. It could be hard for some of you to think about this, but I promise, it works. The mechanics of it are solid. I'm just gonna say, try it for yourself. It worked for me, and I hope it works for you. And of course, always remember, live what you love.